Okay, today I have here a counterfeit Les Paul that I have found online locally. Somebody locally is selling it for I think around 140 USD. If I convert it from the currency of where I live in and to US dollars, so it's about 140 $150 with a hard case, which I believe is a really good bargain because I was looking for a Les Paul hard case for my Epiphone Les Paul standard from 2013, and I happened to come by one of these one. So it's a counterfeit Les Paul, and most people call it Chibson because of the logo there that says Gibson, even though it's really crooked and very strange looking. So it's supposedly a gold top Les Paul that has some relicking on it, and the pickups are not relic. As you can see, it's very shiny. Even the bridge and the tailpiece, it looks really brand new. I guess the first guy that owned this, the guy that I bought this from, he said he wanted to make it a project guitar, but I guess he doesn't have any time, or maybe he thought there's a lot of problem with it that it's just gonna be a problem for him to fix. So now I've plugged the guitar yesterday, plugged in the guitar yesterday, and it's buzzing all over the fretboard. All the fret wires are unleveled. Some of them were dislodged. Like if you put your finger there, pull it out, fret wire will come out without any resistance at all. So I glued it in. I glued every fret wire. Right now I'm doing leveling with my leveling tool here, and I just started crowning the fret wires. It's for $150. I thought this could be something that I can practice my guitar repair techniques. My guitar repair skills, and I don't have any new guitar to do modifications right now. So it's I thought maybe it's a good time to do something with it and maybe try and repair it with of how much I can do to it to make it play nice, because as I've said before, the fretboard is buzzing all over. The nut is, by the way, the nut is plastic, and the nut slots have been cut quite high, so the neck feels okay. Slightly chunky, but I mean it's a China made one. They don't have any sample to copy the neck shape over there. And the owner said maybe I can change this and the pickups and all this, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make it as it is. I'm just gonna play it as it is. I mean, it works. It doesn't sound like a Les Paul because the pickups are very bright. It's just that I want to maybe try and make it into something playable. And yeah, maybe I'll update everyone after I'm finished with it. A Chibson LP with a gold top, relic gold top. By the way, let me show you the truss rod cover. threshold cover says less dull. So instead of a P here, it looks like a D. If it depends on the one who's reading, you can read it as less ball, but to me it looks like a less dull with a D on with a D there instead of a P. Badly cut, as you can see there, those ridges there that have been done by, I guess, dull CNC machine bits. So yeah, this is the worst guitar I've ever owned. No wonder. I'm not surprised by it. One tuner here is moving. I took it out. It works, so I don't think I'm gonna replace it. It's just that this thing is moving up and down. But if I guess if I restring it, the string will hold it down. I don't know, not sure yet. We'll probably cut the nut a little bit lower and then shave off all the excess here. This is plastic. And one thing I also noticed is all the inlay on the fretboard is very off center. It's slightly going on this side. Even the truss rod cover, when you put it there, is not centered. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but it looks like that. Anyway, what would you expect from a fake guitar that probably costs around $60-$70 to make? And then they sell it for about around 400 USD with shipping. I just got curious when I saw this and I bought it immediately because I I haven't seen a Chibson before, and when I saw this, my first reaction was I was laughing. It it it, it felt funny to me and strange at the same time because I've seen online some shapes of the Chibson guitars. I think it has improved now because they have better shape. Here is slightly rounder. Those before that I've seen were straight here and then just suddenly goes into a drop here. So it's not rounded. Even the horns back then were inside of like this is a bit over here. I mean, to somebody who doesn't know about Gibsons, they will probably think that this is a Gibson if you don't know anything about Gibsons. I'm not a Gibson expert, more of a Fender expert, but I've I've played a few Gibson Les Paul that and also have one Les Paul. Yeah, I almost forgot. So I know the difference between the two of them. By the way, I just want to mention this this serial number. I guess this is the universal serial number of all the Chibson Les Paul, because I've seen a lot of counterfeit Les Paul online and it's the same serial number that they use. I guess they couldn't find any other serial number to use. So yeah, now I'm leveling the frets. I thought of refretting the thing, but I didn't want to waste $35 for fret wires on this. So I just thought maybe I level it and just use the old fret wires. I just glued them down and now they're glued in. So just level them and crown them. Maybe do a restring And I guess that's it. We'll do a demo after I'm done, so you guys can see. Do you see that keystone tuners, which looks like the color of phlegm, color of green phlegm? They don't have the 3-bolt truss rod cover now. They use a 2-bolt, like the Gibsons, but it's so far, it's not in the middle. Logo is like somebody draw. I think my son drew this logo. Yeah, so I only bought this because of the price, 150 plus a hard case, which I use now for my Epiphone Les Paul standard full top. So I thought it's a really good bargain. Worst comes to worst, I sell this for maybe 140 again without the case. Didn't lose anything. But when I sell it, it's gonna be playable and not like when I got it. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. We'll do an update next. Bye.